We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for pulling up and clicking play. Hopefully you click that like button as well. Let me know if you can hear me clearly on this bad boy. And yes, I do think Lou got married. I do think Lou got married. Somebody's asking inside of the chat right now. It's Lisa Marie. She said, did Lou get married? I seen Lou. He had a picture like this on X. And I see the ring, bruh. If you got married, Lou, I don't know why you ain't text the brother and let me know. But congratulations, man. I hope you did. Marriage was the best thing that ever happened to me when I was 20 years old. So congratulations to Lou. I don't know. Did he? He didn't get married? Then why he got on the wedding band? He got on the wedding band. D, I think you need to go look again. Go ask him again, D. I don't know. I don't know, D. The family is trying to figure out if Lou Valentino from LV Nation got married because he had on the wedding band on his picture. And I know y'all already asked him and he already said no, he didn't get married. All right, so shout out to you guys. Welcome back to the LFR family. All right, so check this out, man. AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and Jasmine Crockett have been showing their tails on the internet. They have been showing off, man. And we are here to talk about it. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments, man. We're going to go ahead and jump into it because I don't understand these ladies. They are so hell-bent on their TDS that they are going after Trump and Elon and MAGA and everything else, everything opposite of what has been destroying this country for the last 4 years. Are you out your daggone mind? You got to be kidding me, man. Check this out. Let me go ahead and hold on. And this is just bonus right here. So check this out. This is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez first. Now, as a matter of fact, we're not going to start off with her. We're going to start off with Jasmine Crockett. Because Jasmine Crockett thinks she is the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah, she thinks she is the best thing since sliced bread, man. I promise you. Is she a little cutie pie? Yes. Is she successful? Yes. Is she delusional and crazy? Yes. She is both of those things. She's delusional and she crazy. Yes, she is. Listen to what she has to say about Trump, man. This is absolutely ridiculous. We always jump to race. But then when we have a president in the Oval Office who's saying, you know what? I'm done with y'all talking about race all the daggone time. From here on out, for at least these 4 years while I'm president, we're not talking about race. As a matter of fact, everywhere in the federal government that we have race involved, we're pulling it out. We're pulling out race. From now on, while I am the president, we are pulling out race. And you know what that's doing, right? All of the race baiters are panicking because they can no longer use race. They can no longer talk about race. Hold on one second. One second, my wife's calling. Hey, babe. All right, let's go and jump into it. Listen to what she's saying, bro. She loves to play this race card. It's all about black and white. Work 10, 12, 20 times harder than the white man because the white man is holding us under their thumb in racism and white supremacy, and we can't get ahead. And I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for DEI. And Come on. Come on. Come on. Relax. Your dad is a daggone was or is a judge, a daggone judge. So you didn't have to work 10 times harder than the whites. You had to keep up with the same level of education and work ethic that your dad taught you. Please don't put this on the whites. Your father established in you a hard work ethic. No, a work ethic where you knew that you had to put your head down and work your ass off in order to move to the next level. And that's exactly what you did. Give yourself more credit. It's not because you're black, and it's not because the people that you're trying to compare yourself to are white. Okay? Listen to this, man. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to know in the comments. I don't know if y'all seen this already, but I thought it was worthy enough to share with y'all.
I am tired of the white tears. Listen, if you are competent, you are not concerned. When I walk into Congress every single day, you know why I don't feel away and why you can't make me doubt who I am is because I know that I had to work 10 times as hard as they did just to get into the seat. When you look and you compare me to Marjorie Taylor Greene or me to Lauren Boebert, there is no comparison. And that is the life that we have always lived. So the only people that are crying are the mediocre white boys that have been beaten out by people that historically have had to work so much harder. This is why they don't want us to have education. This is why they are trying to literally say we won't fund the HBCUs, because they know that if they've already gone after affirmative action and they're saying, you know what, don't allow them to come into, say, these PWIs, as we call them, don't allow them to come into these institutions. We know why they created the HBCUs in the first place. It was because they wouldn't allow us into the white institutions. And so now they're not allowing us in. And now they're saying, you know what, we're also going to defund the HBCUs. You know why? Because they don't want any more Kamala Harrises. They don't want any more Jasmine Crockett's. But I got news for them. I don't care what they do. We will fight to the end to make sure that we get our due. Because again, if you want to talk about the people that shouldn't be in this country, you probably need to look in the mirror, because the last time I checked, the Native Americans who some of ICE have been rounding up, or the Puerto Ricans who are absolutely Americans, listen, the only people that came and colonized this place are your ancestors, Trump.
Please let me know in the comments if you agree with what she just now said. Put a 100 inside the comment if you agree with what Jasmine Crockett just now said about you white people who have destroyed this nation. If you don't agree, put a thumbs down for me. Put a thumbs down. Just let me know. Jasmine Crockett, you lost your damn mind, sis. Now, she says that she had to work 10 times as hard than the Lauren Boeberts and the Marjorie Taylor Greenes in order to get the seat that she got. She had to work, and that now you white people want to take money away from the HBCUs so that there will never be another Kamala Harris, because y'all are so afraid of Kamala because she's so bad. She's so good. Good as in bad. Bad as in, y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. And y'all also, you white people, you white devils, y'all are the reason why y'all are not putting no money into HBCUs, because y'all don't want to see no more Jasmine Crockett's. That's what y'all problem is. Y'all hating on her. Is that what it is? Huh? Is that what it is? Let me tell you something, Jasmine Crockett. Now, history will always be that. Right? But at some point, we got to take accountability for ourselves. Black people have gone as far as Black people can go based off of our own hustle, our own grind, our own mindset, our own merit. But we also use certain government programs in order to help us move forward. We've had access to these programs for a long time, but we're always complaining about nobody's doing anything for the Black people. Nobody's doing anything for HBCUs. When Trump became the president, in his first term. Word on the street is he gave more to HBCUs than any other president before him. If I'm wrong, please correct me on that. As a matter of fact, y'all can correct me in real time if I'm wrong. As a matter of fact, also, he gave more money to the HBCUs than the first Black president, Barack Obama, who I voted for. But that still wasn't enough. And then during the Biden-Kamala administration, Black people were backdoored so much money through contracts, through business deals, through Black Lives Matter, through LGBTQAI+, you name it. But that still wasn't enough. It became DEI this, race that, Black this, white that. So now you have a president that's tired of the sugar honey iced tea. He don't want to hear that no more. He's done with it. And he's saying, okay, since y'all are so much better, and you're so much more deserving, and you can do more than white people, and you don't need the government anymore, and you don't need the white man, and racism and white supremacy is the worst thing ever that ever happened to Black America, guess what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and remove any race-driven programs out of the government. Now, you can be as great as you say that you are. You can go as hard as you claim you can go. You can be the phenomenal Black race that you've always been, that far surpasses anything that the whites have ever produced. Feel free, have at it. Go forth, multiply, do what you do. We're moving out the way. And now, being so strong and so quick and so smart, so driven, now we want to cry that they don't want to help anymore. You're confusing me. Even if I wanted to get out there and hold up my picket sign and march for the Blacks, I don't even know what we stand for anymore. It's like y'all continue to move the goalposts. Kamala clearly said, I am not doing anything specifically for Black people. But then she goes back and gives upwards of $40 billion to the Asian Pacific community. Ilhan Omar, she's only here in her position, her American position, being paid by American taxpayers, and she's funding $2 billion back to Somalia. And she's doing nothing for American citizens. Please make this make sense. Why do we always want to compare ourselves to the whites? Why do we always want to do that? We always want to go way back in history and say, we built this country. We were the first ones here. You're taking advantage of us. We want our due. What are we due? That's what I want to know. Exactly what are we due? What do they owe us? What do they owe you that you haven't collected already? Clearly, you're doing well in life. You got on designer everything, including but not limited to the wig. I'm certain that's a designer wig you got on because it looks fly. It looked clean. It looked expensive. I thought it was real until somebody told me different. And I ain't knocking you. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Pants expensive. Belt expensive. Like you wearing the brands, you showing us that you got it. If you wanted to do more for your community, you could have. You can live according to your means. You can live below your means if you want to. And you can do a lot more for the community that you claim to be disenfranchised, underrepresented. If this is what you really want to do, but you don't want that. What you want to do is stunt on people. That's what you want to do. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. If you want to really keep it a buck, we are the biggest issue to the Black community. Who is killing Blacks? I'll answer that. It's Black people. Where do we get this attitude of, or this mindset that we should blow all of our money on nice looking clothes and cars? That comes from Black culture. That's something that we started. Our ancestors wasn't about that life. That was us who make music about killing each other. And the more we talk about killing and the more we talk about drug dealing, the more famous we become, the richer we become. Us. Is this moving forward at all? And I'm sure you love it. I'm sure you be driving in your brand new, whatever it is, leaning. You know, I'm sure it's pretty and plush. I'm sure you got the nicest, most expensive things in your house. And I'm not going to tax you on how much money you're giving back to the community or the HBCU or any of that. That's not my business. But what you're failing to put out there to the people, because I'm sure you understand this, it's our responsibility to lift up whatever groups that we want to lift up according to our own blessings that we receive, according to our own works that we put in. It's not the government's job. Do you understand that? I got to work 10 times as hard. You owe me. Don't nobody owe you shit. No one. You're grown. You're the only one that owe you anything. Do you understand that? And now you're constantly blaming things on the one person that's trying to clean this country up. Makes no sense to me. That just shows how immature you are. And you want to keep the party going. That shows me that you really enjoyed the last 4 years. And if that is the case, then that just shows again how ridiculous you are. There's nothing about the last 4 years that I want to brag about, including but not limited to Kamala Harris. I've seen her interviews. She don't represent me. I've seen her speeches. I'm not impressed. What she has done in her life, absolutely dope. She was a lawyer. She became vice president. Her resume is padded. Kudos to her. She did that. She worked for that. Well, she worked for everything else but the vice presidency. When people call her a DEI hire, as it pertains to vice president, they're right. She was only picked because of her complexion and her sex. And you know that. Come on now. We're doing ourselves a disservice by lying and constantly pointing the finger at other people. I do realize that this is a conversation that we should probably have in private and not in front of the white people. But you started it. Every single opportunity you get, you want to bring up race. You want to talk about racism and white supremacists and all this other stuff. People that have that been holding us down for a long time and we couldn't do anything. And now they're trying to take money away from us and they're trying to do this. There are consequences for that mouth that you have, for those actions that you've taken. The last 4 years was blatant disregard to anything responsible in running a nation. And now the chickens have come home to roost. We have an actual adult in the Oval Office. And there are going to be some checks and balances. This is what happens. One day, if you have children, I don't know, maybe you have children already, but I'm certain you're not going to fill them up with a whole bunch of excuses so that they can be able to point at other things so that they are not held responsible for their own actions. The same way your dad did to you. You couldn't blame your not doing your homework or projects for school on the white man or the white teacher or the black teacher. You had to do it, and you had to do it at a high level because that was expected of you in your household, being that your father was actually a judge and you are also a lawyer. You followed in his footsteps. You're already blessed. Why in the hell are you on CNN complaining as if you're not? That's the problem right there. That's why I always tell people that all of these complainers, they do not believe in God, man. And Biden, the way that he raised his family and the way that he moves, he clearly does not believe in God either. And Kamala, come on, bro. All of the stuff that they try to push on our kids, none of you believe in God. Not saying that I want to push that on you because what you believe is what you believe. All I'm saying is that this complaining spirit that you have, that's from somebody that don't appreciate the blessings that they have. Don't appreciate how far we've come as a nation, how far we've come as a people. Happy Black History Month and all that. But come on now. We gotta actually discuss what's important. And constantly blaming the white man, that's going to do us a disservice, if anything. Thank you so much for the super chat. Jojo, I'm unsure how giving money is even helping, considering several HBCUs were trending for not having housing for their students. Shout out to Jojo. I didn't even know Jojo was up in here. How come ain't nobody say nothing to me? How come ain't nobody say anything to me? Well, they expect for these HBCUs to do what they're supposed to do when they receive that money. So this right here could be another way that they're funneling money through these schools. So shout out to my son. Hey, Jojo, man, you missed earlier live stream. Earlier live stream was lit, bro. I think I'm catching people while they're in traffic right now, or they might be looking at something else. But giving money, it helps if the people that receive the money know what to do with the money. The same way that giving money to Black Lives Matter, if the cause was actually real, if the cause was actually about helping out Black communities, that would have been a good cause to give to. You already know, Jojo, me, Javen, and Naya, we were at the Black Lives Matter rally with our t-shirts on, fists in the air, marching before we knew what it was all about. But that money was being funneled. When we look at those taxes that they had, they was giving $1.4 million to their family members and claiming that they were in charge of security, claiming that they were in charge of other departments of Black Lives Matter, claiming that houses that they were purchasing were offices. They were misusing the funds. So giving money can be helpful if people actually use it for what it's for. But they mismanaged it on purpose. They took advantage of it. And that's called funneling. And man, thanks again to my son for sending the super chat. Brooklyn, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. All right, now we want to talk about our girl AOC. Watch what she said about Elon Musk, man. This brother has done some things that even NASA has not been able to do. And she called him dumb. She called him unintelligent. The most unintelligent billionaire I've ever heard is what she says. Now, we know what she's saying. What she's saying is he don't understand government the way that I understand government. He don't understand all of these different departments. He hasn't been to the million meetings that I've been to, so he don't get it the way I get it. So how is he going to come in here and tell me how to do things? That's what she's basically trying to say, just to add some context. But she didn't say that. I want y'all to hear from the horse's mouth, though. Y'all already know how I feel about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. But listen to this mess right here. Don't forget to hit the like button, gang, if you haven't already.
This dude is probably one of the most unintelligent billionaires I have ever met or seen or witnessed. Um, which, you know, you can probably even glean that from watching these people on TV. Anyways, all of that is to say is that they don't do their homework. Clearly, like, they're putting 19-year-olds in at the Treasury. This dude is not smart. And the danger in the lack of intelligence and the lack of expertise that Elon has. I mean, this guy is one of the most morally vacant, but also just least knowledgeable about these systems that we really know of. But the point is that what that means is that they're going to hit a button inevitably. They are going to hit a button and things can go sideways.
Told you. Democrat women like to, they just want you to know that they're more educated than everyone. They have more degrees than everyone. That's what they want you to know. So she probably has more degrees than Elon. So, and she's been in government a little longer than him. She's been involved with government a little longer than him. So she wants him to know and us to know that she has something over Elon that he don't have. He may have the money, he may have the fans, he may have the support that she don't have, but he don't know the same amount of information when it comes to government as she do. So she wants to point that out. And do she look pregnant? She absolutely does look like she might be, you know, a little pregnant. She look a little thicker, and I ain't got no problem with that. Like, a lot of y'all think that she's a funny looking, crazy person. I think you're lying. She's a cutie pie. I think she's cute. That's just me. But her attitude makes her ugly. And most times that's the case. So she wants to sit there and have a dick measuring competition with Elon Musk because he has more power than she has right now. And she just want to say something negative. She's a content creator. She's supposed to be serving in the government, but she's actually just a content creator. Every single day, you're going to see her do what I do. She's going to go live every day. That's her job. Whatever comes out of her mouth is whatever's on her mind. Her job, she's paid to talk sugar honey iced tea about Trump and anybody related to him, anybody connected to him. And that's exactly what she's doing. All right? So that's what you're getting. Elon Musk is the most unintelligent billionaire I know. Is that a flex saying that she know more billionaires? Who knows? Maybe. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat, David. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for the super chat again. It says it takes a lot of intelligence to become a billionaire. It most certainly do. But if you admit that, if she admits that, she'll have to admit that Trump is also intelligent. And she will never admit that. Never. Over her dead body. Ever. Over her dead body. Her and her white husband's body. She would never admit that. I believe the same thing. All the information I'm out here trying to get so I can potentially make some money and have some generational wealth for my family someday. People don't understand. It takes a lot more than just being lucky and stumbling upon a skill that just makes you over the top wealthy. Nobody is just, digging in their backyard and just a whole bunch of oil just shooting up in the air. Voila, you're rich, you're wealthy. Nobody's doing that. You got to actually do things over time that will make you wealthy. And you got to make other people wealthy. And you got to be able to secure jobs and positions for many other people, take care of many other families while becoming wealthy. You know what I mean? You got to make other people wealthy in order to become wealthy yourself. And this young lady does not understand that, nor do she care. But like I said before, AOC is a content creator. That's her job. Her job is to make money online. That's why when TikTok was first on the chopping block, she was in the forefront, saying this is going to be bad for everyone, especially me, because she had like 19 million followers over there. And that's how she made a lot of her money. Well, she's on X now, and she's on TikTok, still making her money. This lady does not represent the federal government whatsoever, in no fashion. She has chosen her niche online as a content creator. And when we see her in any video, that's exactly what she's doing. She's no different from LFR Family and LV Nation. She is a content creator. That's it. That's it. Thank you so much for the super chat, Staten. AOC and Jasmine are so beautiful until they open their mouths. Luna and Bobert is MAGA. Answer to them. I don't know who Luna is. I don't know who Luna is. I know who Bobert is, but and I do know that Bobert is definitely MAGA. But she did also mention Margaret Taylor Greene, MTG. She mentioned her because she always been beefing with her. You know what I mean? She don't like her whatsoever. Ever since and I think Lauren Boebert, wasn't that the one that offered to fight her in one of their last press conferences or something like that? She offered for her to come outside so that they can box. I think that was her. But yeah, I had to cover this because both of these women are off their rockers. And if you believe so too, do me a favor, hit the like button, share this video, and thanks again for pulling up. I appreciate it. One more thing. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.